Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly video update. I am Matt DeWolf, Editor-in-Chief of Car Wash Magazine. And friends, today is Tuesday, October 4th, and we're bringing you the news you need to stay connected to the professional car wash industry. Let's back up for a second. Tuesday, October 4th. We are already into fall. Hopefully your all summers were not too slow. I have been seeing some reports of folks commenting on volume being down a little bit. I'd be curious to know how you all are doing and what you're seeing in your specific areas, so let me know. Always like to know what's going on. I would say I've got one thing to share with you this week that I think was pretty cool, and I want to know if anybody else out there is doing this. So I was at a local wash and went through, got a great wash, had a good experience, pulled up to the vacuums, and noticed that they had piped compressed air out to their free vacs. And so in my mind, I'm like, man, this is a great idea. Helps me really get the inside of my car kind of vacuumed out and cleaned out as a customer. And it was really kind of nice to have that right there and all kind of functioning. Now, the flip side of that is, right, I probably spent a little bit more time at those vacuums than I would have if there had not been that compressed air feature. So I'm curious from you all, anybody out there, are you guys doing compressed air? Do you want to do compressed air out at your free vacs? Is it a terrible idea? What say you, friends? Let's poll the hive mind on that. Let me know what you think. Okay, real quick, we're going to get into it here. We've got an event coming up for you. This is an ICA members only event, however. It's October 26th. It's an automotive webinar where ICA's automotive technology consultant, Derek Kaufman, he's going to be giving us some ideas about what's coming from an automotive space that might impact what we're doing in our business. So it's super fascinating. He always has lots of great information. So make sure you get yourself signed up for an ICA membership if you don't have one. That's at carwash.org/join. Or if you are a member, make sure you get signed up. You can check that out in the newsletter link, or you'll be getting plenty of emails from us about how you can sign up for that. Now, let's get into some of the news, shall we? So, light news week a little bit. Y'all are slowing down on me a little, not quite acquiring or building as many spots. We know that's not true. So we've got Raceway acquiring Waterworks Car Wash. That's out in California. That brings Raceway's location count up to 39 across 4 different states. So moving and shaking, like always. And then in kind of other news, we've got Soapy Joe's, who's partnered with Pride Industries to kind of honor and celebrate National Employment Disabilities Awareness Month. And so Soapy Joe's has really kind of taken a flyer here on a different idea of how they can attract and retain some different kinds of talent. And they've worked with this Pride group to bring in folks with disabilities. And so for Soapy Joe's, this has been a huge success because they're seeing 0% turnover in the folks they've hired from this organization. And one of those individuals that they've hired is actually their top salesperson. So just a neat way to make sure that you're looking at all of the potential talent pools for your organization. All right. This one comes at us from from some tech stuff going on. So I want to talk about real quick, what is Tesla doing? So you may have seen this if you follow any of this kind of stuff, but they are in a throwback to Transformers era programming. They have been talking a lot about this new robot called Optimus. Check this thing out. Here, let's look at this. So there's Optimus. I thought this was interesting because I would wonder, might we ever see something like this in the car wash space? And you would tell me, you would say, Matt, you're crazy. Those things are not coming to our space. We're not going to be able to do it. Now, probably not, because the one that they demoed could barely walk. And so while it was impressive that they built a robot and it could do some things and apparently could do a weird little dance, it's not really ready yet to be able to, like, I don't know, stand on a line and vacuum out vehicles or really replace humans like that. Maybe it could load cars. I don't know. That would be interesting. Anyway, just something I thought was fascinating that you maybe didn't come across. I've got one more thing for you that I want to share this week. This is an IMO story in Germany. So check out this refurb right here. So obviously, anytime you take a photo of a wash lit up at night, it looks great. I want to call your attention to one key thing on this, okay? And I love this because this happens at a lot of European washes. You see this a lot. Check out that photo in the center on the side of the building. That is doing a fantastic job, just a fantastic job of highlighting that emotion right? And what that customer feels when they go through the wash and have that positive experience. And I think that you see a lot of that in Europe. I'd love to see more of that coming into the States, because I think that that's a really good way to make sure that your customers feel really full of joy when they go through your wash and have that experience. So just a cool thing that came up in my LinkedIn feed. Wanted to share that with you all. Friends, that's all I've got for you this week. Remember, this is the show for you. We want to share your stories. We want to highlight your successes. And I want to give you one key takeaway every single time we do this show in as few minutes as possible. So until next week, my friends, there's just one thing you've got to do. And I think that by now you probably know what that is, and that is keep it clean.